All right, folks, do we think Bitcoin and Ethereum has bottomed here? Do you think Bitcoin ETH has bottomed and cryptos are going up now? Because if it is, then if this is the bottom, then we got to get in on the dip. Which coins are we getting on? Today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Trump's impact on a number of coins. I don't just mean in general, like he's lowering interest rates, he's doing this and that. I mean specifically, he's actually partnering up with a major exchange. He's actually issuing his own stable coins. He's actually issuing his own, NASDAQ treasury company like MicroStrategy to buy his own coins, his own DeFi coins, right? There are specific coins. I'll name 3 or 4 of them that Trump is pumping directly through himself or his sons, and yeah, if there's a bottom, if the bottom is here, first we'll analyze that. Then Trump is pumping it. Okay, I don't just mean in general. First of all, I just want to show you guys this. This is incredible. First of all, I'm sure you guys can all see this. A minute ago, this chart was in the red. Basically, Bitcoin was red. You can see it's only 0.25, basically just above zero. But everything else, like Ethereum's almost 4%, XRP 4% in the green. Arrow 4%, RV almost 4%, Algo 3.5%, like everything else is basically in the green. Filecoin 6%, Hype 10%, right? Like Virtues 5%. Basically, everything is massively in the green, and Bitcoin is barely struggling to keep it green. It was in fact red a second ago. So it's kind of like saying, well, what more proof do you need for altcoin season? What more proof do you need? Okay, so I was looking for a bottoming tail yesterday on this day. We didn't get that close we wanted, right? I made the video before the close. I said, just wait for the close. See if we close up here. We didn't. And now we got this close down here. It got down to 108.6. Now, there are a couple of reasons why. Again, I'm making this 2:30 Tuesday afternoon, New York time. If we close like this, I think, if this could either be the bottom or it could provide us for a very big bounce. I'll tell you the reason why. It's not the first time I've said it. I've said it a couple of times before. One, the ultimate support I'm looking for is around 107 to 110K area. Why is 107 to 110K area that important? I'll show you guys. Okay, first of all, we've had 5 tops. This is since December 24. First top here, 108. Second top here, 109. Third top here, 111, maybe 112. Fourth top, 110. Fifth top, 110. And but have a look at these series of bottoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days here, all spent at 107. So basically, you would think this area, right? Because of this area has 5 tops here, right? It basically is like 107 to 108 area has 5 tops. And if we were to break down from this area, that's really bad. I'm not saying we can't. We can break down from this area, but it would be really bad. So you would think these 5 tops that Bitcoin spent 9 months in, from December, January, right, all the way to May, June, July, and now end of August, almost 10 months in this zone, and you don't break up and you break down, that would be a bad signal. But so far, I do think we're going to bounce off this 107, 108 area and take off, right? This is a final test of faith. I can never be 100%. I do get things wrong every now and then, but if this is not the bottom around 107, 108, then at least this would be a major bounce, like strong support around here. That's the reason why. And also the other reason why is because you've got this. It's also this trend line here. And do we notice every time it hits this trend line, bounces? Here's this trend line bounces. Here's this trend line bounces. Here's this trend line fakes out. Probably we bounce, right? Also, we top here, 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 and fake out here, but top here as well. So this is a useful channel as well. And if we're buying, then let's have a quick look at ETH. Ethereum is also coming off the top, a series of tops here. Now ETH, we can see also is here bouncing off, well, as I named, almost exactly 40.70, and it's basically coming off, right? These peaks at 40.70, old peaks at, this is 39.80, and this is 40.70, right? We had one bounce here, and if we do get a second bounce off here, off these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tops, it's also equally valid. So I think we're kind of near the bottom here. But let's have a look at what Trump coins are doing, what Trump is doing, okay? It's because Trump is about to, we all know Trump released his major coin, which is Trump, the meme coin, but also he's releasing this one, which is Trump, the World Liberty Finance, or World Liberty DeFi. That's his more serious coin. And with this more serious coin, what's happening is basically this. So far, he's only unlocking it. I know some of you guys in my Discord or who've been following me have bought this coin. And this is the way to actually get it before it comes to the market. I'm about to show you guys how to get this coin before it actually comes to the market. So you all know that World Liberty Fi issued basically 100 billion coins, right? I know it's like a meme coin, isn't it? Last August, just before the election. Where is it? Is it October? But now he's about to unlock 20% of the coins for retail folks. Now, 25% of these coins, 25% went to retail, which is 25 billion out of 100 billion. But how do you get to buy these coins? Because they seem really undervalued right now. How do you get to buy it? Well, the way to get to buy it is basically, right, on Bitunix, for example. My link is in the bio, right? This is the way, if you want to get to it, my link is in the bio. They've listed World Liberty Fi as a futures trade. And you think, oh, well, that's not exactly the spot coin. It's only a futures trade, right? It's only a futures trade. So you're not exactly buying spot. But here's the thing. What I'm doing, like personally, what I'm doing is basically, I get to this here and I choose the leverage. See how here it says basically the leverage is 20x. You can 20x long or 20x short. Choose this number from 20x down to 1x, then that means I'm not using leverage. Then that means I'm buying spot, right? Then basically at 1x, where no leverage, then I'm buying this coin at 24 cents. I actually was with a friend talking about this and trying to get in at around 20 cents, right? But I think I'm not heavy enough, and I need to add some more if it pulls back. And the thing is, if I was to use 1x leverage, which is no leverage at all, and I was to get in around here again, as I got in some around 20 cents, then basically I am equivalent of buying World Liberty Fi on spot. Because what happens is on September the 1st, which is I think next Tuesday or something, when this coin fully launches and it's unlocked and it's tradable, and folks get their World Liberty Fi coins in their wallet, right? Then basically they're going to get this coin, whatever that price will be. This futures price will have to catch up to, or converge with, or match with that spot price. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is just a market trying to predict what the price is, and it's a futures price. And when the spot price comes out, those two prices will have to converge. It's kind of like a predictions market. This is actually the futures market trying to predict what the spot market will be. And this happens all the time, right? It's kind of like you saying, if you're trying to predict what Trump's odds of winning are, right? And you buy, say, into a predictions market or a betting market that Trump has a 15% chance of winning the 2024 presidential election. But then when he actually wins on the 5th of November, the probability of that goes from 15% to 100%, right? Because those odds needs to match. The betting market needs to match with the reality market. In theory, that's what happens. So I think whatever the spot price is, this futures price, right, on Bitunix will move to the spot price, right? And why am I bullish about this? It's because, why do I think the price should go higher or even much higher than this 20-cent level when I was looking at it, and now it's 24-cent level, right? Now, before we answer that question, first let's answer the question of which crypto exchange does Pablo He-Man use? Well, Pablo uses this exchange, as I've told you guys, that's non-KYC. That means you don't need to show any ID. That means even the exchange can't see who you are. That means the IRS can't see you, the tax office can't see you, the FBI, CIA, nobody can see you. And yet, it's Bitunix where the Trump coin, futures coin, is being traded, right? So that's why I made this deal with them, plus the ultra privacy, right? So they can't even see who you are. And they have these weekly prizes with the Pablo folks who sign up with the Pablo link, right? Of up to 25,000 US dollars, not monthly, but weekly prize competitions. And it's not the exchange-wide competition, it's just the Pablo competition. So basically, look at this, chance to win $2,000, $4,000, $8,000, $15,000, or $25,000 just by trading on the Pablo link, right? The top 60 win. Even if you're in the top 60, you win a prize. If you're in the top 10, you win a prize. Sometimes it's just winning by trading volume. Sometimes winning by trading P&L, profit and loss, right? Either way, it's a great competition, and it's on where you can trade Trump coin, Trump futures coin. Okay, now, limited time only, folks. This deal finishes on September 12th. And if you're watching on YouTube, and the link is in the description below, or any other platform, then click on my profile page, and here is my link tree or stand link. First deal that basically pops up, like right here. Okay, folks, let's get back to the markets. But keep in mind, this deal is only available on the Pablo He-Man link, only on the Pablo link. Okay, so that's how I'm playing the World Liberty Fi launch, and that's my way of buying the coin before it actually comes to the market. But why do I think it's actually hugely undervalued? Here's the thing, right? At 20 cents when I was looking at it, or 25 cents where it is right now, they are only releasing, there's 100 billion coins in this World Liberty Fi. But they're only releasing 5 billion coins, which is 20% of all retail holders like yourselves, right? 5 billion out of 25 billion, 20%. And if you multiply 5 billion by this number, 20 cents, it's 1 billion. That means the market cap is 1 billion, but the FDV, or fully diluted value, is 20x larger than that, because 100 billion times 20 cents means 20 billion. So it's 20 billion FDV, fully diluted value, but 1 billion only market cap. Okay? So now at 25 cents where it is now, if we were to get in, right, I'm making this trade as well on spot, then it would be 1.25 billion market cap and 25 billion FDV, fully diluted value. Why do I think that is cheap? Because, okay, you take Trump, the meme coin. Trump, the meme coin, that's not even a serious coin, whereas WLFI, World Liberty Finance, that's actually a DeFi coin with USD1 as, you know, its main product. USD1 is basically, as I've told you guys before, the stable coin issued by Trump's. It's already, I think, the fourth largest stable coin out there in the world. right? Just behind USDC, USDT, and EU and USDE, which is Ethena, ENA, Trump stablecoin. Now, it's already the fourth largest in the world after like 2 or 3 months of launch, and so it's not a meme coin. And its FDV is right now at 25 billion. But the meme coin, Trump meme coin, hit 77 billion. So that's actually 3x smaller than the Trump meme coin, all right? But the market cap at $1.25 billion right now is like so much smaller than the Trump meme coin. So that's why I think it has lots more potential, lots more room to run. Okay, that's just one way of playing the whole Trump casino. Another way, as I've been telling you guys, is this coin, Block. I've explained all this before, and Block is basically the Trump. Okay, it's basically the liquidity layer that launches the USD1, or the USD1, which is the Trump stablecoin. And look, its market cap is only 72 million. FDV, fully diluted value, 153 million. So about just over 50%, just under 50%. And look, it's fallen from 26 cents from memory, 26 cents down to 27 cents, down to 12, 13 cents when I was making these videos saying, let's get in because it's 50% discount and it's a Trump coin. Now it's up to 16 cents because that's what Trump uses to basically stake and lend and borrow on his USD1 coin, right? He can't do it on that won't Libertyfi coin. And also on top of it all, look at this, guys, boom. Trump family crypto empire expands with Crypto.com partnership. Crypto.com is obviously like the second largest or third, I think it's second largest crypto exchange in the American crypto exchange there is. Number one being Coinbase, number two should be Crypto.com. And you might all remember 4 years ago, Matt Damon made a famous commercial for it. I think the catchy slogan was something like go where no one dares to tread or something. And Matt Damon put on a spacesuit like an astronaut or something, and plenty of people made fun of it after crypto collapsed in 2022, which Pablo called, saying bear market is coming. So basically, this is a huge deal as well, and obviously, I think Crow, which is the coin of Crypto.com, is going to make a big run. I think a lot of the coins inside the Crow ecosystem is going to make a big run, but obviously that's for the next episode. I'll thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys for the next episode for the Crow ecosystem.